This is one of the most disturbing night dives that I've ever done. Covering your light for just a minute, you can see how terribly dark it is. But if you leave the light in place for just a little too long, this is the nightmare that ensues before your eyes. Absolutely terrifying. These are polychaete worms mixed with a vast variety of zooplankton, tiny drifting animals, and larval stages of larger species. Tiny crustaceans such as copepods, and there's tiny larval fish, and then you got different types of larvae from all kinds of different species of corals. A lot of very large creatures such as manta rays eat these zooplankton in large quantities. Basically, the light is creating a mini plankton bloom, and you get to see it in real time when you're underneath there with a flashlight. 'Tis the stuff that fuels nightmares, I'm telling you. And these guys are bouncing against you and touching you. I've actually got one going inside my ear once. Super creepy. Not the big, long, squiggly ones, I think, or thankfully, hopefully. But this guy was a very interesting creature, a larger one, so you can stay away from him. But this sea cucumber is the spotted sea cucumber, the black spotted, and he cruises around on little tiny itty bitty little feet that move him around. But then he can open up this little hole here, and out pops one of the coolest things. These little feet that he uses to grab a hold of tasty grub all over the reef. These things are omnivorous. They eat whatever basically sticks to these little pads, and then they jam it in their little mouth hole. And they poo and they breathe through the same hole on the other side. There they are, drifting along. We had a lot of surge and sway. You see that octopus slowly going inside of a hole there. I mean, this is an every night process for these guys. We got to see two lionfish species right away. This is the spot fin lionfish mixed with the clear fin lionfish, and that's what you're looking at here. If you look at the fins on the top and the bottom, you can see they're pretty clear. There's no spots or anything. These ones appear kind of red. This coral is a brain coral, but you can see it glows like crazy. It's a green brain coral, super pretty. Of course, a lot of aquarists like it. The hard coral is starting to open up a little bit. You can see it's popping out so we can start feeding on these little tiny things that are coming by. And the white spotted hermit crab is always a nice thing to see. You see these out on the reefs during night dives quite often. They're not that shy. They kind of come out and give you a nice little display. Please follow.